Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Cryptoshegz, and today we're talking about NFT wallets. Okay, so first of all, you need to realize that your NFT is a unit of code in a smart contract living on a blockchain. Okay, so your NFT is not in your wallet. All right, it is not in your wallet at all. It is actually the images or the digital files that you may see in your wallet, depending on the kind of wallet. Okay, so also realize that those NFTs now point to those files where they're stored. Now, there's some new blockchains that are allowing people to store NFT digital files on them, but generally, a lot of those NFT files, and by that I mean the pictures, the music, they're stored on, AWS, which is a centralized server, or on IPFS, which is a decentralized server. IPFS just means Interplanetary File Storage System. Okay, so your NFT wallets don't hold your NFTs. All right, your NFTs are on the blockchain, sitting inside a smart contract. Okay, so what your NFT wallets do is that they hold the keys that give you access to your NFTs in a smart contract living on a blockchain. All right, so an NFT wallet can be any crypto wallet, really, except an exchange wallet. Now, please, you're going to see this maybe like 6 or 7 times in this presentation. Never, ever, under any circumstance, send anything apart from crypto to a centralized exchange. If you send NFTs to a centralized exchange, they're lost forever. You'll never get them back at the moment. Okay, so NFT wallets are software that are used to store your keys that you can now use to send and receive your cryptos. So your keys prove that you own the crypto. Your private key especially proves that you own the crypto, because I can go and check anybody's wallet online. I've checked Mark Cuban's wallet. I've checked Steph Curry's wallet. I can check anybody's wallet online. Okay, it is that transparent because it lives on the blockchain and everybody has access to the blockchain. However, I cannot go and tamper with anything in those wallets. Why? Because I don't own the keys. It's the person that owns the private keys that owns whatever is in those wallets. Okay, so NFT wallets let you interact with blockchains that lets you send and receive cryptos and NFTs. Now, NFT wallets can be classified into different ways. I mean, the classification can be a bit confusing, but if you study this very well, you will get it. First of all, there are custodial wallets and non-custodial wallets. Okay, and then there are hot wallets and cold wallets, and then there are hardware wallets, and there are software wallets, and there are paper wallets. Okay, so remember again, NFTs, don't send them to any exchange, any wallet that you have that's on an exchange. Okay? And those ones are called custodial hot wallets. Okay, but you understand as we go along. All right, so classifications again of NFT wallets. A custodial wallet is just a wallet that is in somebody else's custody that's not you. Okay, and most of the times it is these centralized exchanges like Binance, like KuCoin, like Coinbase. Those exchanges that have your wallet addresses on them, you know, because anytime you open an exchange wallet, you send them some documents to do your KYC to verify yourself, and then they give you a wallet address. Now, that's the wallet address I'm talking about. Those wallet addresses that are sitting on an exchange, they're hot wallets and they're centralized exchange wallets, and they are not to be used for NFTs. Please, I can't stress that enough. Okay, so a non-custodial wallet is basically a wallet that you own, in quotes. You own it, is in your custody, because the private keys and the public keys are in your hands. Okay, now non-custodial cold wallets can now be hardware wallets like Trezor and Ledger, not Treasure, Trezor and Ledger, or paper wallets. Okay, non-custodial hot wallets can be desktop or mobile wallets. Desktop wallet like Exodus, like Mycelium or Electrum. Mobile wallets like Trust Wallet, like Metamask. All right, so that's that. Now, hot versus cold wallets, we're getting into these different classifications. Hot wallets are wallets that are connected to the internet. Okay, so for instance, earlier I talked about a hot custodial wallet, like the one that's on Binance, for instance. It is connected to the internet and it sits on that exchange. So that one is a hot custodial wallet. All right. Now we have hot non-custodial wallets like the Metamask wallet, like the Coinbase one that you download and it's on your phone, and Edge wallets, right? And then we have cold wallets. Cold wallets are wallets that are not connected to the internet, except you want to do a transfer. So for instance, if I have a Trezor wallet and I have a Ledger wallet, or I have a paper wallet, these wallets are not connected to the internet at all. So it guarantees a lot of security. Okay, so hot wallets. They're simple to set up and easy to use. Hot wallets can be crypto exchange wallets, like I'm saying again, not for NFTs. And then you have mobile wallets or desktop wallets, and they're for everyday cryptocurrency users. Or I mean, if you buy and sell NFTs regularly like I do, then you need to use hot wallets. Okay, and they're simple to use, a lot more convenient to use than cold wallets. Okay, so we have exchange wallets as well. They're typically custodial hot wallets. I said that before. Never, I'm saying it again, send NFTs to an exchange wallet address. Please don't, except you want to lose it. Only hold a few NFTs in non-custodial hot wallets, and that's because you want to keep them in cold wallets where they're safest. All right, so cold wallets. Cold wallets are the safest place to store your NFT. Well, to store not your NFTs, remember, to store your keys, the keys to your NFTs. Okay, remember, it's the keys to your NFTs. All right, and you only connect them to the internet when you want to do a transfer. Examples are Ledger and Trezor. All right, so hardware, paper, and software wallets. All right, so we're going to talk about that. A hardware wallet is a cold, non-custodial wallet designed to store the private and public keys of your NFTs and your cryptos. Now, your public keys or your public address is for the public, okay? Anybody can send anything to you through your public key. Anybody can know your public key, it doesn't matter. But your private key is called private for a reason. It belongs only to you. And you shouldn't transfer it to anybody else except maybe in your will as an inheritance, or to somebody that you can absolutely trust with your life. Okay? Now, ad wallets also come with customer support, because the makers, the manufacturers would, they'll give you support if you have any trouble with them. They're available at trezor.com or ledger.com. There are other ones as well, but these are the two that I trust. All right? And then paper wallets. What's a paper wallet? It's just a physical paper copy holding your public and private keys. You actually print them using a software, on that paper, and then you hold it safe. Now, if you want to do any transactions, I don't really recommend them for NFTs, but if you want to do any transactions with crypto especially, you will scan the QR code on the paper, and that will be your public key. Your private key. All right, it will now let you access the blockchain. So there's always a QR code as your private key, not public key, please, private key, that you can scan. The good thing about this is you can print several copies and keep them safe. But remember also that if water touches it and the color smears, you can, it distorts a lot of stuff. So it's just another option. They're not so popular like they used to be. And I remember that the day I created my first ever paper wallet, I had to go on a website, and then I had to disconnect from the internet, and then I had to generate my wallet address and my private key, and then I had to print it out, and then I had to close that tab, and then I had to connect again to the internet. Okay, so that's how that works. Cumbersome, but maybe worth it. Okay, to send NFTs using your hardware wallet to any address, you need to connect that internet. You connect the hardware wallet to the internet using the wallet dedicated software. So all of these hardwares, they have dedicated software to them as well. Anyway, but remember, your NFTs are sitting on the blockchain. So what you're doing is you're using your hardware wallet that contains your private key to, like, sort of, in quote, open, the place where the NFTs are stored, and then you can do the transfer. That's what you're doing. NFTs are not stored on the wallet directly. They're stored on the blockchain. Okay. So what you now do is you sign that transaction. So once you put in your private key on the blockchain, you can now sign the transaction. That's when you can now transfer the NFT. So we have software wallet now. Another software wallet, we have the desktop wallet. You can download them on the desktop. They're high security until the computer is hacked. And also viruses can be a problem. Examples are exodus.com, electrum.org, excuse me, and wallet.mycelium.com. That's where you can get desktop wallets from. Mobile wallets, they're installed on your phones and they run on mobile phones. They can be used anywhere, anytime. The disadvantage they have is that they occupy very little space, and an example is Metamask.io, trustwallet.com. All right, online wallets. I don't really want to talk about these ones because number one, they're stored. Imagine storing your public and private key online, controlled by a third party. That's it's very risky, So let's just skip those ones. Now, wallets per blockchain. Now, I have experience across a lot of blockchains and on their marketplaces. So, for instance, if you are doing NFTs on Solana blockchain, Solid.io is a good one. Phantom.app is the one I recommend because it's the easiest to use. There's Zelcore.io as well, and there's Soulflare.com. That is where you can get the wallets and download them. Okay. If you are doing NFTs on the Cardano blockchain, ccwallet.io, daedalouswallet.io, yoroi-wallet.com, namiwallet.io, and adalite.io. Now, out of all these three, Daedalus wallet is the most preferred, but if you want to download Daedalus, it will take you, I guarantee you, it will take you like 3 days to download it because you're downloading all of the Cardano blockchain onto Daedalus. Anyway, other ones. If you're doing for Ethereum, all right, Metamask.io, trustwallet.com. If you're doing on Tezos, templewallet.com, that's where you download the wallet from, and Kukai.app. I did a video on Kukai.app, and I buy NFTs across these places, so I have some experience there. All right, so on Binance, of course, Trust Wallet. You can use Metamask as well, but you need to configure the Metamask so that it can work with the Binance Smart Chain. All right, so if you're doing Avalanche, it's funny how I missed out Binance. If you're doing Avalanche, where you get the wallet downloaded is wallet.avax.network, and then if you're doing on EOS, doomywallet.com, matwallet.org, freewallet.org, and if you're doing on Palm, Palm is where they did the what's it called now? The Matrix NFTs. So it's app.palm.io, and you can use Mat Wallet as well. .org, please ignore the last B. So that's me done. That's Cryptoshegz. I wish you all the best in your journey in this NFT journey. Boom.